So nice to be back doing this again with my bud McLean.
Pretty sure this is TV, not a movie.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Jake, it is good to be back.
Huh.
What in the
Well,
world?
that's just mischievous. Oh.
Well, no wonder this country has an underage drinking problem if we put cartoons and beer commercials.
Why is that a beer commercial? So if he had drank more beer, that wouldn't have happened to him, I guess.
Are they
I
trying
don't know.
to get his beer? Or?
Drink beer, kids. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Construction Workers, the musical.
Gotta get me a burrito.
Smile on your face.
Oh yeah.
Everybody loves the place. Taco Bell, the blue-collar restaurant.
I have nothing against that jingle. I love it a lot.
After you've checked all your figures,
Declare bankruptcy.
the best answer is
Wait, slow down. I don't...
March Chevrolet,
What?
Appleton Avenue at Good Hope Road.
Okay.
Hey, does anyone have a breath mint?
No, why do you ask?
Oh my goodness, turn away when you talk to me. That's disgusting.
I bet new breath savers are long.
Third guy comes in and beats them both up to give him his breath mint.
I bet new breath savers are sugar-free.
I will kill you, honey.
New breath savers are
Stop
sugar-free.
embarrassing.
Delicious blue-in-the-middle breath savers, packed with a long-lasting breath freshener.
Does the blue do anything, or?
Because I want fresh
No.
but I don't want sugar. Hey, can I try one too?
Make me kill you, Frank.
How many seed companies will guarantee you their grass seed will grow?
The world may
We
never
will,
know.
Because we're Scots. Watch this.
Okay.
This is Scots family grass seed.
I don't really think I need a
Keep
family
it watered.
grass seed.
14 days
Grandma
or
and
so, it'll
Junior,
start
you
growing.
know, just go out there growing grass.
Before you know it, you'll have
The
grass that's got
economical
some
size
real
package
fight
for all
to
the
it.
family.
Ah, this is just like that spray on hair stuff,
So
but for
good,
grass.
8 weeks, that's almost 2
Or
months.
we'll give you your money back.
What?
So you'll get green or you'll get green.
You're really lost, dude. I don't know what you're doing.
You're up and feeling new. It's a clean
Oh, do that. Sorry. Oh, the cops have almost stopped chasing me. No. Oh, she's really excited to get to that shower, wasn't she?
That gets you so clean you feel your best.
No ordinary soap.
There
makes
is
anyone
actual
this
heroin
happy.
in Dial. I'm a brand B guy. How about you?
It's been a while since I've seen a brand A commercial.
Or any flavored soda.
Hey, I'm brand B all the way,
Oh,
man.
I see now.
Price. I mean a really good look.
Well, jolly good then.
Good, we believe in quality, but we also believe in value. We want you to get your money's worth. That's why you'll usually find a lower
I'm gonna
price on
assume
Jolly
since this
Good
is the
soda,
first time I've
lower
ever
than
heard of
any
Jolly
other
Good
canned
that this
soda.
commercial
Next
did not
time,
work.
take a good
Seems like
look
some
at the
kind of weird
price.
British thing,
For
if you ask me.
flavor and
I don't
value,
know.
Jolly
Man,
Good's
first they
got it.
infiltrate our music, then our soda.
Oh, jolly good then. Oh, that poor man.
Hello, Larry?
Wallace and Gromit, the early years.
For how much?
This week,
I'm
you buy
Jimmy
another
Durante, and now I'm
Dallas
doing this for
Studios.
some
We're building
reason.
New facilities to serve you
Ha-cha-cha.
better. Our lots are loaded with new Oldsmobiles, and we need the room. Come in and save now.
I'll be over as soon as I finish this commercial. It's Santa Tonia, 5 blocks north of Silver Spring.
I'm a has-been now, I gotta sell
Sale
cars.
now in progress.
Never was a fan of the Oceanazola.
Change of habit with Elvis Presley will return after this.
There's an Elvis movie on.
My son, Mr. Know-It-All, I told him, lease your TV.
Please, Mr. Know-It-All
I
was
did.
my father.
There's no obligation, and the lease fee can
Wait, if
apply
he's
toward
Mr. Know-It-All, that would make
ownership.
Know-It-All
I told
the
him a
family
simple
name, if
phone
you
call
really
can
think about it.
be of your choice. A color
Is he
portable,
Mr.
a
Know-It-All
console, or
Senior,
combination,
or-
and there's no credit hassle. Know what he says?
Grandpa often
Thanks,
rants to
Dad,
empty
I'll
rooms
do
like
it.
this. It's really a
I
problem
knew
with
you
him.
fell
I...
over.
If you're interested in ABC TV or stereo rental printer
App?
plan, call or stop by ABC
Oh,
Showroom
okay.
today.
TV rental.
With sunscreen lotions,
Boy, ever since
sun-sensitive
Dad
people
divorced
can
me,
get out
I've
in
been
the
having
sun.
a lot of
But
fun
in
with the
the water,
kids.
Their sunscreens can
And
wash
dead.
off, so they can get sunburned. That's why Johnson & Johnson developed Sundown, the non-greasy protective sunscreen lotion that stays on. Even
Ah,
when
see,
your
because
hair is out of
normally
order.
you'd be being cooked sunny side up, but now you're sunny side
Just because you wanna
down
get
to see
wet.
how that was. What did happen to Dad? Is he dead? What's
Protection
going on?
lotions.
It was a different time.
Borden High Protein. It's the
Have you tried milk?
with a whole milk taste.
Elsie, how did you do it?
Well, I mean, it's a cow. It doesn't know what to think about it. It just kind of happens.
Real big on taste.
Elsie, how'd you do it?
The high protein.
So does like Elsie own the company or something, or?
I don't know. I'm assuming Elsie's the cow. I
Who is
don't
this
know why they're
Elsie?
asking the cow.
Elsie, how did you do it?
She's behind you. She's behind you.
I don't.
I wonder if she knows those beer cartoons. Oh! Ghostbusters 3.
Wow, Wisconsin's like LA with less smog.
Yeah. First Wisconsin, then the world.
One of our offices is near your home, your job, or where you shop.
But I don't live in Wisconsin.
Stop in. We'll show you
What do you do? Who are you?
At First Wisconsin.
It's bang for your buck.
When I have a cold,
What?
I don't care how I get my vitamins.
What was that?
But I won't have a cold without Puffs.
I can live without my hot water bottle, but I won't have
I
a
always
cold
thought corn
without
puffs came in a more like rectangular
There's just no substitute
yellow
for
box.
puffs when sneezing and blowing can mean a sore nose because puffs are softer, less
Gotta have
irritating
my
than any
puffs.
tissue. Prove it to yourself.
Why is the opening
Compare
all centered?
puffs with any
I
brand.
know.
Puffs are softer.
So don't have a cold.
They taste better,
without
too.
Puffs.
All natural ingredients. You're not flying through the air like a superhero. I'm out.
You're gonna have to have a little more attitude than that.
I'm not sure Dodge.
Come on, spice it up.
He got in the car. He is insane.
Don't wake me, I'm dreaming.
Put as much effort into this car as that lady's putting into whatever this is.
Brought home vacation snapshot. Sally brought home the...
Your beef authentic.
Fake enthusiasm is fun.
That was racist.
Moderately tolerating our guests.
Look at this greasy broiler. I'd hate it, except
I'm
when you
getting a
improved our
divorce.
dishwashing liquid.
I mean,
Oh,
Dawn.
Dawn was great before, but now it cuts tough grease even better and takes grease.
Boy, she's really in the pockets of beet detergent, isn't she?
Added to dishwater, Dawn breaks up the grease. Actually,
Wow, it's just like that
Dawn takes
sunscreen.
grease out of your way to help keep it from settling back on your
Tells the grease, hey, get out of the neighborhood or we'll break your kneecaps.
My dishes, my glasses, even my hands don't feel greasy. Dawn's great.
Next vacation.
I bathe in it every day now. We go through a large detergent bill. Oh boy.
Better than ever.
Grease is
Improved
the
Dawn
word.
takes grease out of your way.
This spring, choose from the lawn and garden values from True Value
Marijuana.
Hardware
Here's the
Store.
facts,
Help you
kids.
get things growing and keep
I
them
just
under
assume any
control.
cartoon now is a
Feed
beer
your lawn and
commercial.
control weeds with
I've been
That's
ruined by
fair.
this
Test weed
advertising.
and feed fertilizer. Just
Now, is that the
$6.99 for 20
true
pounds.
value, or are you
This new
telling a
rechargeable weed
fib?
eater offers the
I'm not
cordless
gonna eat
convenience
that.
of
What
trimming
am I, a
anywhere in your
rabbit?
yard. And Gilbert and
That
Bennett
does look
fencing can
convenient.
help
You have to
protect the
stoop
fruits
over like a
and
man with a
vegetables
bad
in your
back.
garden. Get all these lawn and
Well,
garden
if you're not a man
values
with a bad
at
back, you will.
participating True Value Hardware
I prefer false value.
I consider myself something of a
Toyota
rabbit
has
guard.
challenged us to sell 55,000 new cars and trucks.
And we want to make
And we totally failed and we're going out of business. Don't know why we made this commercial.
During the great once-a-year Toyota Sales Challenge. We know you want to save money, so we're dealing now on clean-running total economy Toyotas.
We are giving these cars away absolutely free with a $2,000 purchase.
We bet you can't, so don't wait.
Get a
See
load of
your
the guy that
Toyota
didn't
dealer
get the
during
message
the
about
great
colored
once-a-year
suits.
Toyota Sales Challenge.
They're daring me to buy a car? What kind of sick
Welcome to the 25th century of fitness, where there have been many innovations.
New Star
but one
Wars
thing
looks
hasn't
dope.
changed.
Yeah, man.
Resistance exercise.
Say what you will
It's the
about
exercise system
J.J.
that's made the
Abrams.
professional
I think he knows what he's
athlete your
doing.
century Glute
Oh, yeah,
bound
man.
phasers help trim hips and thighs. Lazo curve
Luke
thrusters
Skywalker's
help
never
shape
looked better.
legs. And this exercise of the future is here now at Vic Tanny Health Clubs, where the shape
Yoda,
of
you're
tomorrow
hot.
starts today. Start your 6-month summer shape-up program now for only $6 a week.
Well, this is an actual health club? Wait, what? That'd be expensive to upkeep a health club in space.
4 years of experience. It's the finest quality paint you
If
can
it's 84 years old, shouldn't it be rusted?
Is this a paint can in space now? Is everything just in space?
The Professional.
The future. Normal things, except in
Professional makes our rooms
space!
look beautiful year after year after year.
Esser Professional.
That's usually how years work.
But are they in space?
And exterior.
The can's leaking.
The Professional from Esser. And that covers it all.
Hi, I'm Mickey Mantle. I've been a
Hi,
Woolworth fan
Mickey.
since I
I'm
was a kid.
me.
Oh, Mickey, what happened to you?
You either die a hero or see yourself live long enough to become a Woolworth advertising man.
Are you still
Yeah,
afraid
sad.
of the dark?
Afraid of what it might have in store for you? Come.
Never was.
You don't have to be afraid anymore. Now there's Pabst Special Dark, the lighter
Oh,
dark.
good.
Taste one.
This is an animated.
All that creamy, rich dark
I can't take you seriously unless you have cartoon raccoons playing a prank on a cartoon bear, sir. Alright?
My fears have disappeared. Pabst
I can see the fishing line.
the lighter dark beer.
That seems like an oxymoron. It's a neat trick if he could do it.
America's #1 problem.
We dare you to buy 3 cars! We dare you to buy 4 cars from us!
So for high gas mileage and low price, see your Toyota
Just call it a
dealer now
challenge and make them feel guilty for not buying
We're
one.
out to make this our biggest
What, do you hate your family?
55,000 clean running Toyotas. If you can find a better deal on a great small car, make it.
In Brookfield, see Jack Sappho.
We can't all say the line, guys.
I'm Don Amici.
I believe you.
During my career, I played a lot of different roles, but now that I'm over 65, I feel I've only just reached my prime.
He died later that
65 can be
evening.
your prime, too. All
And
it
Blanche
takes is a
still
little
won't let me get
planning,
any
especially
sleep.
for your health care needs. That's why you should know about MedX Preferred. It helps pay for many charges Medicare approves, but doesn't cover.
He's got a
If you're over
soothing voice. He
65,
should be an
just call
actor.
Blue Cross and Surgical Care Blue Shield and ask about MedX Preferred.
And he looks absolutely...
The car that thinks it's a house.
Watch? Present from Bob. Aren't you thrilled? I was hoping for a Longines.
I was hoping for a better husband, but you know, take what you can get these days. He'll do.
The watch that thinks it's a car.
Collection. Come see it. You'll discover nothing says gold like Longines.
You know, I had a watch, but it was kind of controversial. It got
Dealers in
banned.
Milwaukee.
Get it, Jake?
Yeah, I get it, McLean.
Watch ban?
Yeah. It really came in handy for you, though.
Watch ban.
I got it.
Watch
Okay.
this. If you don't get the whole
Oh, well, see? Now, cartoon, I can take you
That's why
seriously.
Scott's makes
Now, what kind of beer is
2
this?
weed and feed. It gets rid of the
I need the
whole
family
dandelion,
size, dang
root and
it.
all, while it helps
Man,
thicken
I
your
need the
lawn.
family
Turf
size,
Builder Plus 2.
lighter, darker
Look,
lawn care
what you'll
beer.
get
Thank you very
is a
much.
nice thick lawn like that. And that sure beats this.
Hey, the man can see the future. That should come in handy. I take that and go to the races.
Nobody!
Make a lot of money.
Nobody.
Should buy our product.
Nobody.
Nobody can eat this crap. Nobody really wants McDonald's, but they eat it anyway. Nobody wants to do it like that. Jeez Louise.
Discovering the new Ernie Von Slade is my favorite.
This Hamilton reboot, sure.
Yeah, I think you've done that
Oh,
before.
I've used that joke before. I haven't done that bit.
I am not disturbed in the least bit by my sudden transportation to the 21st century. In fact, I welcome these new technological advancements that normally would send me off into a mental breakdown and probably get me locked up in an institution somewhere. Okay, bye.
Main Street in
Go fly a kite, Ben Franklin.
Hi, I'm Rob Edwards with you mornings on WOKY
I believe you.
Radio. And to date, we've given away hundreds, perhaps thousands of prizes to Channel
Shouldn't
18
you know?
movie fans. Our contest is really very simple. Tomorrow
McLean,
morning
on the
between
press.
6 and 10 a.m., I'll ask a trivia question
Yeah?
about the movie you're watching
All right,
right now.
wait.
Be the first to call me with the correct answer, and you win. Mornings on WOKY
All right, got you on speed
Radio.
dial, Rob.
Your favorite music.
Okay, which
award-winning
movie are we
news,
watching,
10
Jake?
more sports, and the Channel 18 movie trivia.
Change of Habit
That's
with Elvis
mornings on
Presley.
WOKY
Okay.
Radio
Wokey.
92.
The wokest channel on the airwaves.
Briggs & Stratton performance at a Kmart price. A 20-inch rotary mower with a high-capacity rear-mounted grass catcher, ideal for hard-to-get
I'm Casey Kasem.
It has
You're
a
America's
3.5
Top 40
horsepower
tomorrow.
Briggs & Stratton engine and 5-position height adjustment. The Top Flight 20, just $130. Or make the job easier yet with the Top Flight 20 self-propelled mower, just $165.
Is it really worth $35 more to not push as hard?
Someday
Michael,
we'll just.
Roy,
Oh.
John. 3 reasons why
Well,
we're
it's
a
about
Santa
time
Claus
you
family.
named them.
Because it's hard to keep the bathroom fresh and clean.
The Santa
So we
Flush
hired
family
an
helps
illegal
take care of the
alien.
whole family. Germicidal Santa Flush
What?
releases the strongest granular bowl cleaning ingredient you can buy. Kills bathroom germs as it cleans. Between regular cleanings, use Santa Flush Automatics for 24 hours
Santa
deodorizing.
Flush.
Santa Flush keeps the toilet cleaner, fresher, and that's not
You could just not use it. I mean,
whole family posing in front of the toilet.
A luxury car isn't right for everyone, but neither is a small car. So your landmark Chrysler Plymouth dealers.
Well, what is right for everyone? Is there? Oh, okay. I can see there's a happy medium. See, this car only slightly looks like a giant boat on wheels.
And on LeBaron,
LeBron?
economy.
Oh, the 70s never changed.
You'll probably get better gas mileage. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but like,
I mean, I guess like it's a car, you can sit in it and it'll drive. Like,
pretty good chance. Like,
there's a couple doors on it.
Man, this Hamilton reboot is. That's all I have.
That Benedict guy makes some good eggs. Tell you what. Say what you will about him.
Most call me here. Philip Kent's my name. Fletcher, Judge and
The
Fletcher.
1770s looked a lot like the 1970s.
Starring Andrew Stevens, Don Johnson, and Doug McClure with a major all-star
Doug McClure?
Like Doug McClure.
You may know me from such films as Cliff Diving for Dogs.
Movie 18 will continue after this.
The last thing a roll of dough sees.
Firestone announces the price of $19.79.
We haven't decided what it's for yet, but we know that'll be the price.
Because it's the current year, and we thought that'd be kind of cool if something was $19.79. Actually,
starts at only $19.79. The
We can only offer this same year price deal for a few centuries, otherwise people probably stop buying it.
Participating dealers now.
Now.
I'd like to tell you about.
Hi, I bought a very tiny table, and I'm really regretting the purchase.
Really enjoy. It's a natural food with lots of vitamins and minerals, and no
When you gotta make yourself look taller on your Tinder bio.
with lots of nutrients for long-lasting energy.
And sometimes fruit gets caught in my beard, and I can snack on it for later.
Some people have it with other foods to make them.
So I'm confused. What's he selling us? Fruit? Milk?
I like it all by itself.
No, I'm pretty sure dairy doesn't need advertising.
Late Movie 18 presents a week
I
of
think America's pretty much sold on milk right now.
Like your face. As a matter of fact, I still don't. Don't the man have a right to know what he's signing on for, Captain? Not on board this ship, he hasn't. My men follow without questions.
There are
In
lemmings.
his right senses ought to be willing to give up his freedom for a woman. But I'm in love.
You know, I'm the kind of husband that makes
It's like somebody filmed their TV.
Errol Flynn stars in Santa Fe Trail on Late
I never
Movie
thought I'd hear
18.
Errol Flynn set to the background of disco music, but I sure just
You'll
did.
find them only in a
Sure did.
revolutionary new detergent called Fresh Start. Fresh Start's not a liquid or an ordinary powder.
very
but
serious
a
about
highly
detergent.
concentrated granular detergent. It combines
Get
the
it right.
best
It's
dirt
not
and
a
stain
liquid,
fighters
it's an
and powders
ordinary
with the best
powder.
Imagine if you could come in some sort of pod. I think that would be preferable.
so
Like,
concentrated, just
you know, you can eat it better that way.
whole wash. New Fresh
I don't think
Start.
that measuring cup needs to be that big if it's only
Best
for a
of
quarter
powders
cup.
and liquids in one.
Finally.
Mark's Big Boy is a learning, growing, earning experience.
Mark's
Boys
Big
tell the story
Boy?
best.
Big boy?
I was gone for about 6 years, and I
Who's
came
Mark
back
and-
because I enjoyed
Is that it? Is she wearing a tiny necktie?
And it was an easy job to be with. I mean, I can work my schedule around.
I mean, I
you know,
did get
anywhere I
my
wanna
tie
Eggs
caught in
Benedict?
the
What is the... Oh,
meat cutter, but
You love your job.
I do.
why is he cornering these women in booths?
Stop at your area, Mark's Big Boy.
What was that?
A luxury car isn't right for everyone.
wait, was that an
but neither is a
advertisement to
small
get
car.
people to work
So
for
your
them?
landmark
I
Chrysler
don't
dealers are having a
know.
happy
What's the
medium
Mark's
sale on
Big
Cordova
Boy?
and Newport.
Shut up about your happy medium sale. I've seen this already. I want to figure out what the heck that Big Boy
We're a
thing
little
was about.
preoccupied at the moment.
And on LeBaron,
So, do they
luxury
sell
with basic
big
economy.
children? Is that what they do? Or do they
And
only
you'll probably
employ
get
big
better gas mileage than with
children?
your present car.
Maybe it's like a
LeBaron,
Build-A-Bear
Cordova,
type
Newport.
thing
On
where
sale
you make
tomorrow
big stuffed
at Mayfair,
children.
Russ
I
Earl.
had assumed it
Or
was
is
some
there
sort
just
of
like-
food joint because her name
What if-
tag said Eggs Benedict.
Right, but what if there's like just one big boy, Mark's Big Boy, and it's like a circus attraction type thing? Honey, I Blew the Kids, sort of?
Well, no, what if Mark is the big boy and there's an apostrophe S? Mark is a big boy. Mark's a big boy.
Mark is Big Boy?
Yeah, what if,
Yeah, but what would they be selling?
Watch this magnificent TV at Brother
Just
John's.
the ability to see Mark.
And no payments until July. Jeans
Okay, I see.
Okay,
West Greenfield.
it's the best I can come up with.
You wouldn't really think that you need to advertise that too much. Like, you think that would get around word of mouth. Like,
Yeah, people be like, oh, Mark's Big Boy's in town. He's holding on the shop for a while.
Anyway.
There we go.
That's all for tonight's movie 18.
Wait.
Be sure to join us
Did we
next
miss the
Monday night
Elvis
at 8
movie?
when Elvis Presley stars in
We haven't even seen it
Man,
yet.
Stay tuned for
Missed
Make
the
Me Laugh
movie.
next on TV 18.
How am I gonna win that trivia now?
I don't know. I feel gypped.
Errol Flynn Week continues tonight at 10:30
Oh boy,
on
Errol
18
Flynn Week.
WBTV, Milwaukee.
My favorite holiday. You're into Hanukkah, okay, you Jewish people out there. For me, Errol Flynn Week.
Got to do with stains
Indiana
in the
Jones,
hole.
if he was a
This
dweeb.
volcanic pumice provides part of the scouring power in Zud. It
Zud.
helps make Zud so powerful, Zud can scour out tough stains, bathtub stains, embedded rust, corrosion.
Meanwhile, I'm directly in the path of
where
oncoming
ordinary
lava. I'm
cleansers
really
fail.
regretting my choice to do this as part of a promotional campaign. On my gravestone, may it read, "Here lies knockoff Harrison Ford. He was a good man."
Also by Zud.
Where ordinary cleansers fail.
By now, everyone knows Bill Schlesinger. He's the Chevy dealer working hard to build a big name for himself. Not just in sales, but in service too.
Oh, I was waiting for that to go horribly wrong and for him to like blind himself or something, and it would be like a National Safety Council ad.
Was the animation really necessary to show a guy walking and welding?
Hurt yourself somehow.
Wait,
Come on.
Chevrolet? I'm confused.
I don't know.
Oh,
Big Boy is a learning, growing, earning experience.
growing, see?
Learning and growing. Okay, the learning's involved. This is like a school. Oh, see, she looks like a waitress. I feel like this is a restaurant that teaches
Hey,
you.
don't be ridiculous.
What?
He said it was a growing business.
But also there's
Clearly, we're
learning.
talking about
Maybe,
making boys bigger.
maybe while they serve food, they educate you.
Additional employment information.
Write the number down, Jake. Write the number down.
Big Boy.
Okay, I got a call.
18 presents a week of Errol Flynn.
In any case, I didn't like your face. As a matter of fact, I still don't. Don't the man have
Seen
right to know what
it.
he's signing on for, Captain? Not
Man,
on
they're
board this
really
ship, he
pushing
hasn't.
this Errol
My men
Flynn
follow without
character.
questions.
Yeah, he's never gonna catch on. Anyway, I got the big boy number written down here. I'm gonna call it.
You know, I'm the kind of husband that makes everybody feel sorry for his wife.
The number's
Errol Flynn
disconnected.
stars in Santa Fe Trail on late movie 18.
Crying out loud, I had high hopes.
The deals are really blooming at Dan Delamo Buick Isuzu.
Gesundheit.
Hey, Dan Delamo deals
I
are
really
nothing
can't
to
tell
sneeze
which
at.
one's the
In fact,
puppet.
You can get a 1992 Buick Park Avenue program car for under $18,000.
I think that guy's
And
performance
92
is awfully
program
wooden.
roadsters for $18,799.
No way.
And those popular Isuzu pickups.
Yeah.
Just
Is that a dog driving a pickup?
Isuzu, right?
No,
I'm a dweeb and so is this guy.
on Broadway, just north of Memorial Road.
Don't make a $500 mistake.
Don't go to
Jim
Mark's
Ford,
Big Boy.
We really do not have a new building, and we really don't have the best location to offer you. But what
Just
we do
brutally
have to offer
honest.
is the most competitive prices that you'll find anywhere in
He's
the
talking,
state of
but all I hear
Oklahoma,
is round
and a very
forehead.
large inventory. So don't make a $500
Everything we
mistake.
have in
If you're
stock
looking
is
for a new
absolute
car, new
garbage,
truck,
but it's
shop
cheap.
us at
I just
Jim
want to poke his
Ford,
cheeks.
where I personally stand behind every new car and every new truck.
That's a
that I
face you can
sell
trust,
with
yeah.
honesty, integrity, and service.
Southern accent just spews
What is
trust.
this?
High fashion wigs.
I need one of those.
This was during that national crisis where women's hair just started falling out.
Yeah,
For no
wigs
reason.
were in high demand then.
Yeah.
Had him confirm the price
We're changing the channel. Well, Clay, will you stop? Just
I'm
pick
sorry.
something.
I sat on the remote.
Hello. I would like to invite you to watch
Dr. John Grossball.
mornings at 9:30 on KSAS Fox 24. Do you know
He's got a riveting presence. I can see how he's really gonna pull people in.
Are you, while you're
Fox
laughing on the
24?
outside, actually crying on the
You mean I have to
inside?
get through
Tune in
23 other
Sunday mornings at
Foxes?
9:30 to find the divine rules for happiness that will last.
Hey, it's Andy.
Wondered what it's like to shop at
Have you ever? I was looking through my desk today, and I found an old letter I sent. You know, have you ever noticed how we park on a parkway? And we drive on a driveway. I'm Andy Rooney.
Stuff, new and used. These are new.
Huh?
It's a truly different kind of pawn shop.
I mean, it's just as the punch.
Now, was that actually Andy Rooney, or was that an impersonation? I have no idea what Andy Rooney looks like, is what I'm trying to say.
Hi-ho, neighbor.
Oh, I salute you, strange people.
Weeknights on Fox 24.
Oh.
Harry Talbot crashed with Plymouth. Harry Talbot crashed with Plymouth. That's the place to buy your next car.
Did they
Talbot crashed with Plymouth in Forest
Did they
Park.
forget to edit that out, or?
Should I go to Harry Talbot? Is that what I'm being... Uh-oh.
That's right.
What? Is this Planet of the Apes? What's
That
going
beard
on?
is trying to eat his face. That poor man. He needs an operation immediately.
We're offering up to 50% off our regular prices.
I'd like to see 50% off that facial hair.
Oh my goodness, somebody help him. Unclaimed furniture. Do people just leave their furniture at an orphanage or something?
Unclaimed. Want to go over to the furniture orphanage?
Hi, Terry Dorsey from 96.3.
Is this an advertisement for Texas?
And we have teamed up
I'm not really sold on Texas. I don't think it's going to make it as a state.
for the best country music video in Texas. We want you to produce your own music video, and in turn, you could win big prizes, including...
But you know, forget these commercials. I want to see the interest to this contest.
Oh, I desperately want to see the interest to this contest.
Lip syncs. Use a home video camera, or hey, have a pro do it.
Boot Town.
Bruce Music Company, and of course,
The deadline's been extended. McClane, we can still get ours in.
by February.
Get the camcorder, McClane. Get the camcorder.
Okay. Alright, I want you to stand over there by that bale of hay and start just spitting out tobacco.
Can I be holding the beer next to my pickup truck with my dog?
Yeah, we'll add in the animation
Alright,
later.
can I call myself a Dalton or like a Dale or something like that?
Yeah, sure.
I gotta get a backstory for the character. Hold on. My wife left me, and hey babe. He's from the Dallas Cowboys. What is this?
For those of you who already know about the IRS office here at
I think he's trying to be Chuck Norris, but he's just not quite there.
I filed early. But my good friend Troy Aikman, who makes all the big bucks,
My
wanted
good
me
friend
to come
Troy
by to make sure
Aikman.
he doesn't miss out on
Just
any of the
flexing a
taxes.
little bit.
They've
My
got
good friend
forms,
Troy.
publications, and even
Me and the
someone to coach you
Donald
through
were
the lines.
discussing economic policy the other day.
Except maybe Troy's salary and a refund.
This program is a paid commercial presentation of
Jake, how many
Information
psychic friends do you
Incorporated.
think you have?
I mean, a couple.
The new edition of Psychic
Well, you're about to have a
Friends
couple
Network
more.
with host Dionne Warwick.
Most importantly, we give you, the viewer, a chance to call a professional psychic for a personal and confidential consultation.
We'll meet America's favorite psychic, Linda
Why do I have to
Georgian.
call you with my problem? Shouldn't you already know what it is?
Any psychics in the audience raise my hand?
You'll meet some of your favorite soap stars who've called the Psychic Friends Network and hear predictions from America's leading psychics and clairvoyants.
I love what
Oh boy.
what I do.
Jake, they
is
said
I help
Clairvoyant
people
is going to be on the program. I love Claire.
Show them that they can.
How do I
create
become a network
positivity in
psychic?
their life.
And now, 5-time Grammy Award winner and your host, Miss Dionne Warwick.
Whoa.
Well, she must not be psychic because she can't read other people's minds about what they think of her outfit.
She's it's a bold one. It's a bold one, Dion.
That's a big chair behind her.
It's quite a large. It's pretty plus-size psychics in the audience.
Please welcome a wonderful friend and a fabulous psychic, Miss Linda Georgian.
Fabulous. Hello, Linda.
She's from Georgia.
You do too. All right, now
Linda, you look like you just went through an industrial-sized clothes dryer. Tell me about that.
This afternoon, as well as those who are looking at us on TV, who don't have a clue. Why don't you kind of bring them up to date on what's happening?
Okay, Dionne.
I do too have a clue, lady.
An amazing group of psychics and made them available 24 hours a day through the Psychic Friends Network. Let's have a member of
How much does it cost?
give the Psychic Network a call.
All right, it sounds like
Boy,
fun. It will be.
a whole
Okay, do
3
we
or
have
4
a
people
volunteer?
jumped up for that
Lady right
chance.
there.
Okay, she looks perfect.
Please, don't rush the stage, please.
This should be a good reading.
Okay, we'll see. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Tingle.
Shouldn't you already know
What's your
that?
real name?
Shouldn't you already know that?
Okay, that's what we're trying to get to. I have
Don't lie to me,
to
dude.
discuss anyway. Have you ever had a reading?
Shouldn't you already know that?
Never?
Shouldn't you?
We have a psychic
McLean.
that works for the Psychic
I'm
Friends
sorry, I'm
Network,
sorry.
and she's going
It's all I
to
have.
be joining us right now.
The lady has actual ice cubes for earrings.
Extension 7411. This is Lacey.
Hi, Lacey. This is Linda Georgian.
Hi there. How are
Wait,
you?
what do you mean entertainment
Fine.
purposes
I'm here in
only?
Hollywood, and we have a volunteer from the
Adults
audience
and
who would like
entertainment
a psychic
purposes
reading, and
only,
I
huh?
thought you would be able
I'm
to give her
starting to
one.
smell a bit of a rat here in the Psychic
Okay,
Friends
here
Network.
she is.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hello. Hi there. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. And you?
Just
Hey.
Wow, is this Skype?
Or a psychic telecast. Those two images are being broadcast psychically, McLean.
Tingle.
Tingle. Okay. And what's your birth date, Tingle?
Tingle.
I had to give my
She
birthday.
takes that straight.
Yeah, just the month and the day.
What's your social security
March
number?
5th.
What's your credit card number?
That's right.
What days are you not at home, and
Well, you
are
know
there
what I
police
see
in your
around you
neighborhood?
Right now, I sense a lot of emotion.
Ooh.
And I see a
I
lot
have
of
emotion
pink
around me.
you, and usually that's the romance area or the love area.
No, that's the
Did
box
you have
around
some
her.
Yeah, that's the
questions
border
about that?
lady.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Wow, she's good.
Well, ask me and I'll try to answer you.
I'm hooked.
Where
right.
there's this particular man in my life that I really
Particular
am
man,
in
yes.
love
Ooh.
with. I feel he's in love with me, but
Uh-huh.
there's a situation,
What's
and
the
I'm
situation?
wondering if he's the man that I'm going to marry or what. And if he's not, I just want him taking out my life.
I totally
okay.
understand your question.
We're
I'll tell you
psychics,
what,
not hitmen.
I think that he's a very
We're
good
not
person
going to
for
murder
you.
for you,
And
Tinkle.
I see a lot of
Hang up the
confusion
phone.
around him. If you can be a little bit patient, I think he can develop into that very special man for you. But he's not quite ready to make the commitment.
I could have said
I
that.
see you needing to be a little patient, but I see
Vague
a lot
advice.
of feelings
It's like
between
she
the
can
two
see
of
the
you
future.
in a very, very positive relationship once he's really ready.
This is just a
Can you
live
wait for him?
horoscope.
Basically.
You know what, Lacey, this sounds like it's going to get really deep and personal, so why don't we let her sit down for a minute.
Only $4 per minute?
Oh boy.
How about that?
I think I'll Joyce Jilson for that much.
You know what I mean?
Wow, $4 a minute entertainment.
That poor kid.
Letters from callers telling us what has happened as a result of calling the Psychic Friends
said you
Network.
received hundreds
As a
of
matter
letters
fact,
from callers?
A young man named Gary Foster, an auto body paint specialist.
This is a psychic reenactment.
Psychic reenactment, oh good.
You can just call it a reenactment. Not everything has to be psychic.
In the paint booth.
Close the psychic door here and get my psychic wax paper.
McLean, well, this learning about Gary.
But this was
It's routine
not to
morning
be a
for him.
routine day.
Okay.
But there's not going to be a routine day.
Lunchtime came around, and Gary was suddenly struck with the urge to call a psychic friend. And he was lucky he did.
Ah, man, I gotta order a pizza.
Linda Thompson was happy to
Psychic
give him
friends, can you order me a pizza?
clients. Gary's psychic friend, who had been helping him for years, was again there for him with another amazing
Is it really
psychic
friends if
prediction.
you have to pay $4 a minute to talk to them?
Friendship for hire.
She saw a terrible fire breaking out in the paint booth and Gary smothering in smoke. She
Huh?
couldn't tell what would cause the fire, but she was sure it would happen very soon.
Wait, is this part of the
Linda
psychic
pleaded with
reenactment, or is
Gary
this a
to take the rest
reenactment of the
day
psychic
off.
telling?
But this was one time he
Gary,
did not
listen
follow
to
the
her,
advice of the
Gary.
psychic friend.
And
After
please
lunch,
tell me
Gary
more about
returned
that
to the
strange looking
He
phone.
continued working.
Gary's
But
dead
then
now,
began
kids.
To feel lightheaded and decided to take
Psychic.
a break.
What do they know?
Just as Linda predicted,
Well,
something
hope I
terrible
don't
was
start
about
a
to happen. As Gary
fire.
sat swallowing his aspirin, the highly combustible paint booth became consumed in flames. Knowing his boss was waiting, Gary returned to work. Fire.
My Gary
was
senses are
everywhere.
tingling.
All Gary could think about was saving his coworkers
Gary,
from their
away!
impending doom.
Hurry,
The
Gary!
garage was completely destroyed. Gary's
No,
brush
well, it
with
looks like
death
the
has
psychic
further
was wrong.
convinced
He
him of
didn't.
the
He
power
wasn't
of his
consumed in the
psychic
fire.
friend.
Super Gary. Wait, how did the psychic friend help this at all?
I'd like to introduce you to the psychic that foretold this horrible event, Miss Linda Thompson.
And now, as an extra surprise, we have Gary.
Gary! Gary!
I'm always happy when I can help someone.
She didn't look at all like the lady in the
like this from
reenactment.
happening.
Gary emerges looking like Two-Face from Batman. He vows to take out the Psychic Friends Network from burning down the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah!
What are we talking about?
I have no idea.
When we get back, we're going to meet some soap opera stars who have called the Psychic Friends Network, and I'm also going to
Somehow
introduce
it
you to
seems
one
right
of my
that soap opera
favorite
stars
country
would
music
call the
stars,
Psychic Friends
who's
Network.
become a big fan of the network. But first,
Where's
we'd
Gary?
like to give all of you at home a chance to be
Meet
first-time
Gary?
callers to the Psychic Friends Network.
Oh.
Jake, they're putting us in front. They're giving us priority.
I want to meet Gary.
Thanks to some of the best psychics in the world, the Psychic Friends Network is the most popular
I just
service
stuck
of
my
its
finger in
kind.
an electrical outlet and then I thought I'd do this.
The psychic waves make her hair do that.
Oh, I see.
Or we can help you select the
It's
Psychic
like
Friend who
having
best
a
suits
current
your
running
needs
through you.
24 hours a day. All calls to the Psychic Friends Network
Do their
are
psychic
personal
abilities
and
pick that outfit
confidential,
too?
And all psychics work from their homes and offices. Remember,
Well,
all
at
it
least they're
takes is a
professional
telephone
psychics.
and an open mind.
My psychic always answers the phone from the bathroom.
Somehow talking to the psychic
Network
just
caller
kind
is a
of-
weird last
I don't know,
name.
it boosted my enthusiasm, my confidence in myself. And I landed a
she's
job,
no
like,
Gary.
3 days later.
It's my wife on the show, my
Gary-
TV wife, and she didn't come over. I was on the phone.
Your TV
and I was
wife?
listening very intensely, and most of my
Forey
my
Smith.
answer, because he was saying things that he could have no knowledge of. And I was looking at her
I'm
with
seeing
these
that
eyes,
you have a
and she said,
very
"What are you doing?" And I
stupid
wrote
name. Is
psychic
that
on a piece
true?
of paper.
Yeah.
And she had known that I was going to do this, and she was like, and I said, "This guy
I'm
knows what
getting the
he's talking
sense
about."
that you're
He was really friendly,
very
really nice,
dumb.
Had wonderful things to
Gary
say.
flies by
and
in the
hit on so
background
many
off to save
points
another shop from
that
burning down.
He drove them home so specifically.
Just take care of business,
So
guys.
I wanted to talk to him again.
Being Gary.
Welcome back to the Psychic Friends Network with your host, Dionne Warwick.
For those of you who didn't see the first show, Linda met with a number
I
of very
didn't.
famous soap opera stars.
Jake, she knew that
who
I didn't
shared
see
their
the first show.
experiences called
She's
the
good.
Psychic Friends Network.
That's right, Dan. As you
You know that
we
one
have a
crazy
couple
lady
of
from
updates.
church? She always
As
tried to sell you
remember, on our
essential
last show,
oils.
Elaine
Now she has a
Christie got
TV show.
reading from Linda Salvin, a network psychic.
You've got about 3 more months of this healing phase that you seem to be in right now, and then you get to
What?
leave all this hardship behind you, where it's kind of like a satchel on your back, just kind of drops, and you feel freer inside. Does any of this relate?
Close
to
your
what
mouth,
you've
bugs
been
are getting in.
Well, yes. yes.
Huh?
I'm a little bit amazed.
Last week I visited with Elaine, who shared a very
Michael
intimate
Jackson
moment
looks
with
better
me.
than ever.
I was very, very stressed out and very, very emotional. And in the middle of all of this, I got a call
Looks
from
like
Linda
Joyce with the
Salvin.
hairdo. New hairdo.
You may remember Linda Salvin is the woman who did my reading.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
last show.
If I talk like this,
And I
it
said,
sounds
Linda,
a lot
I haven't
more
spoken to you since we did the show.
important.
And she said, I know.
Fuck.
But I was
Yes,
just sitting in the living room.
I know.
Suddenly felt
And she
that you
suddenly
were
felt what?
having an awful lot of problems.
She was having an awful lot of problems, McLean.
Wow.
Why this happens, I cannot explain psychic phenomenon to you.
Lied?
I don't completely understand it. All I know is
I know I don't understand it.
that this woman
Line?
felt my pain
Line, please.
and seemed to be there for me.
Flip those cue cards faster is what I'm trying to tell you.
No wonder infomercials had to be so long.
Slow talkers like that.
All right. Dan, you remember Ricky and Yasmin?
Oh, sure.
How could you forget Yasmin?
Right now, and we're
Yasmin.
planning to move in together.
She
like,
definitely
move into
seems
one
like someone that would
place
call a
that I just
psychic.
bought, and,
Ricky does not want to be there.
She's not a paid actor. She
kinda know
believes
what they're
everything
feeling.
that she's being
I
told.
kinda wanna know what your
Ricky
feelings
just
are
wants
on
to
the
go back
subject.
to watching football.
Good. Only good feelings. It's gonna happen.
Well,
He's
Dan,
restraining
we
the
have
urge
latest
to
on the
shove her
couple who
aside and
knows
turn
how
the
to use
TV
the
on.
Psychic Friends Network to make their relationship work.
I mean, it's good to see that ditzy Hollywood airheads employ psychics. Now I can really trust them as a legitimate source for information.
We were just starting to date and everything. And when I spoke to my psychic, she was saying that you
Oh,
guys
good, they have
see once
individual
every 3 months,
psychics.
You guys being together.
It's like a doctor,
And
everyone
here we
has
are,
one.
It's a year
And now,
later.
since I started heroin, I think that we've been getting together a lot more.
You know, all family members want to
It's like a health insurance policy. Everyone's got to have a psychic on call.
Go for it. But you want someone who really has an unbiased.
That also puts it in sort of perspective, you know, saying not to rush things, not to listen
Yeah, yeah.
to other people.
Don't
It gives you
rush
peace of
things.
mind
Coming from the
to
people that
talk
paid
to somebody
$4 a
that,
minute
you know,
to talk
that
to a
tells you
psychic.
to reassure you not to feel that pressure, and we like it like that. Don't we?
Absolutely.
Now let me out of this set.
You know, Linda, we were
Everyone on this show looks like they spent 5 hours in the makeup chair and then rolled around in dirt.
To share their experiences as callers to the network.
It's amazing, Dion, how many people wanted to be on this show. Recently, I met with Kate Linder, who plays Esther Valentine on The Young and the Restless.
I met her at my
She
therapist's
told her psychic
office.
friend a secret that she doesn't want anyone else to know.
I want to know.
I want to know.
I said, okay, well, my birthday's November 2nd.
Okay.
And he said, okay, and I need to know the year. And I went, hey.
So I told him right after I huffed some more aerosol.
Because in this business, you know, I can't tell my age. And he laughed and he said, oh, okay. I said, but, you know, I want to have a really good reading, so do you really need to know this? And he said, yeah,
Older
I really
than
do.
time
I
itself.
said, don't worry, I'm not going to tell anybody. And for some strange reason, I mean, my agents don't even know my age, okay? But for some strange reason, I felt...
The only person that knows my age
really
is Wikipedia.
My husband isn't really into it, but when I told him that...
Her husband is so mad
such and
that
such
she's
was going to
spending this
happen
much
in
money.
April, and this is what we should do, and then it got to be, well, what else did he say? Did he say anything about me?
This must be the manic part of her manic depression.
I was calling
He wasn't really into it at first, but after I started telling him what happened, I think he's really turned around at this point. I mean,
It feels like he just got done crying for 2 hours straight and then came on set and tried to pretend to be
In addition to
happy.
getting calls from soap opera stars, I also received
wait, so this is
many
a live
calls from
show
people
showing
in the music industry
recorded clips?
I have no idea,
I feel like
man.
there's an unnecessary step here.
I want to see more
Please help me
Gary.
welcome a singer who you will all remember. Her hit song,
Is it Gary?
I Never Promised You a Rose Garden, is one of my all-time favorites. Miss Lynn Anderson.
Wow. The Lynn Anderson? Well, I mean, if celebrities use psychics, then...
All of these women are the same person with different wigs. It's disturbing.
You're looking fabulous.
No, you're looking very green
Why
today.
don't you share with not only our audience here, but those who are looking in, your experience with the network?
Hi, we were pressed from the same mold at the factory.
And got to talk to Linda.
Oh, she has a death
And
glare.
I was one of these people who was kind of skeptical. You know, I'm usually pretty careful about things, so I thought, well, I wasn't sure if this was going to work or not, but I really enjoyed seeing what happened, and if it was a possibility, I thought, great. So Linda
They
and I
said you were on
became-
with the psychic network, and it turned out that I
felt
was.
like I'd known her for a long,
Whoa.
long time. And if nothing else had come from that conversation, that was great. That friendship, that feeling of being able to
So
talk
even
to
if we're
somebody
wrong about
who
our
understood
psychic
and would
readings,
listen
you can
and-
at least
and
have a
give me
cool
real
friend.
good opinion. But she was able to tune in on some things that really were kind of
She calls me her personal little pocketbook. I don't know what that means, but...
a couple things about personal. You were right on.
Thank you.
Is everybody as good as you on this network?
There are psychics
No,
on the network
no one's
that
as
have
good as
blown
I
me
am.
away with their psychic abilities. Would you like to have a reading?
I would love to talk. I have
So
the number
would
that
I.
called you on,
Right,
so I will definitely call another.
No, I mean right now, here, today, in the studio.
No, not in front of
Yes,
everybody.
Oh, that guy on the bottom left is really into this.
I'm surprised it's not $1,399.
Linda roped another one in.
Okay, joining me on the phone.
Is this the
shortly
psychic
will be
area,
Chris.
or-
She's one of the psychics that work for the
Do psychics only communicate
Friends
via
Network,
long-distance phone calls?
and she is going to do a reading for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Did they not
boy.
get any
Hi,
psychics for the psychic
This is Chris,
infomercial?
extension 6960. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Chris. This is Linda George, and I'm here in Hollywood at the studio. And
Shouldn't she
we
have known that?
a guest of ours here who would like to have a reading.
This is the 21st century now. You can do this through an app.
Okay, here she is. Have some psychic fun, Lynn.
Okay.
Psychic
My name's
fun.
Lynn. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Good.
You're gonna die tomorrow
Chris?
morning at
That's
3
correct.
o'clock.
Okay.
Nobody ever gets that reading. Have you noticed that?
Now, I can give you a general reading, or I can give you a reading where we look at things like love, romance, career, finance, travel, things along
Or I
that
can sell you
line.
some
I'm not
heroin in
sure
the
if
back
I wanna
alley.
do romance
Anything's
stuff on
good, really.
television.
Yeah.
Let's just
Jack,
take
that's
her
right. Just keep
general.
them on the
Okay,
phone. Keep
no
them
problem.
talking. Come on.
I'm going to focus in. This will take
It's like they're
about
tracing
2
the call.
seconds.
Yeah.
All right, I do
You can bet they're timing these things, trying to get them to stay on longer.
That's why she's talking so slow.
I also see, too, that you're becoming much more directed. I also
You now
see
look like a
couple of
crazy
gentlemen,
cat
one with the
lady? Is
initial
this
B
accurate at all,
and one with
or?
the initial R, who are going to be very, very
Okay, now we're going to
instrumental
tell me anything that
later
means
on.
anything,
I
or
would
are we
say
just going to keep
within
doing the vague
a
stuff?
A few months, they're going to be very helpful.
Just give me the lotto numbers for tomorrow, lady. That's all I want.
in Los Angeles with There are two fellas that I have set meetings with to meet with.
Fellas.
Here. One of them's name is Elliot, and the other one's name is Ralph, and I have dinner with
Elliot
him
and Ralph, huh?
It's gonna go
What are you,
great
Archie
for you.
Andrews?
She dates only country farmers from the 30s.
Flexible. The interview
She's
is
got
going
dated
to
in
flow
pairs,
in a
too.
very positive direction. I also see, too, that there will be some negotiations. Yeah,
You will be kidnapped, and they will have to negotiate with the police.
Some very large project involved with a lot of people, and it seems
People
like
who
it's
aren't
going
full
to
of
be,
crap when they talk
in
to
a
you on the
different
phone.
state. Could very well be Tennessee. I'm working on a television project.
Yeah, I'm
that's
planning on
gonna
selling some drugs in
really
Mexico
come
next
fit
week.
together.
You're right.
It's going to put you in contact with a lot of
Whoa, no
new
way.
people, a lot of new talent. Yeah, because I'm handling the business end of this more so than I'm being a performer. I've got a lot of other artists and country music stars working.
Yeah, that's
with
right.
me.
Keep
We're
her talking.
working for
Keep her
children,
talking.
for handicapped kids. But I'm doing something different this time.
And I mean,
I'm not
because
just
they're on the
standing there
phone and
singing,
not face
so
to face, we
I
know that
was
they've
really,
never met each other
a
before.
little wondering whether or not I could make this work. You see it going. This will work. This will work beyond your wildest dreams. You're going to get a lot of people that are going to be very positive about this.
One last question. Can you only whisper? What's that about?
People actually volunteering their services and coming to you. They have already started to do that.
Well, that's not
This is going to be
predicting the
beautiful. You're
future.
going to
That's
help a lot of people with this project. I hope so. That'd be very, very good for you. And that sounds great. I do see some other personal
You like the
things
villain
here.
in the murder
Would you like me to
mystery.
continue with these more personal things? It's entirely up to you. I'm going to stop. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead with this television, people, because what you've said is just.
She's now entering hour 4 of the reading.
About it because it's not been announced to the public, and
I see here that there's going to be this other enormously awesome thing that's going to happen. Would like to hear about it, or?
Absolutely. What she said was so close to exactly what's happening in my life.
Oh yeah. Also, you have cancer. Is that going to be like no? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll give all of you at home a chance to start your own personal psychic friendship over the phone.
Oh, so
boy.
it's a friend.
With a psychic love connection that happened in the produce.
$3.99 a minute for it. This is the best kind.
You can't believe it. It's
Usually
like,
I don't have to pay that
called
much to
someone
talk
right
to my
away,
friends,
and
but
my friend was like, calm down, wait. I gotta tell you,
Kanye's high as a kite right now.
Whoa! You're gonna knock over the
You get so
plants.
fired up about it because
It's called overdose.
someone's just telling you some certain things you didn't think it was possible for anyone to know, and it just like fires you
Yeah,
up.
that gets you excited and not creeped out.
Thanks to some of the best psychics
Oh,
in the
sure.
world, the Psychic Friends Network
When
is the
they
most
go and tell
popular
women
service
about
of its
things that
kind.
no one could
By
possibly
simply
know
calling
about,
the
it's
number on
cool.
your
But when
screen,
I
you
do
can
it, I
select
get
to
called the
speak with
creep.
Psychic friends of your choice, or we can help you
I just
select the psychic
Facebook
friend
stalk
who best
everyone and
suits your
then tell them
needs
things
24
I
hours
should
a day.
know, and they think
All calls to
that's
the Psychic
weird
Friends Network
somehow.
are personal and
Being
confidential,
psychic is much
and all
easier in the
psychics work
21st
from their
century.
homes and
I think there's a tiny man living in her
all it
hair.
takes is a telephone and an open mind.
I think there's a colony of tiny men.
Just $3.99 per minute.
A tiny
The
manoli.
psychic said to me was that I had just gotten a job that was going to be a really big deal. And the day before I spoke to her, I had just gotten this really great job. So the first thing she
I'm
did
a
was ask
sweater
me what
model.
happened that was really important.
Welcome back to the Psychic Friends Network with your host.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if they're right or wrong about their predictions. since the call's already been made.
Oh yeah, they're always making the money, man. And if they argue with you about whether it's right or wrong, hey, that's another minute on the
Or
line.
anything else, but you have kind of alluded to the fact that some steamy, sexy stuff comes up in
Oh
Dan,
dear.
this is a family show.
Whoa, okay.
Oh good, it's a family show. We're good.
But you know, we have to. We have no choice. We've got
Grandma,
to
please, no.
let people know how you've brought
Please, no.
love and happiness.
This is a family show.
Oh.
Oh.
Todd Weston is one of Linda Georgian's regular
Oh,
clients.
good,
And today
Todd!
he only wanted
He's
to
almost
know
as good
about
as
his
Gary.
love life. As usual, Linda was there to help him through this moment
Did he
of
fall in love with
crisis.
his psychic friend?
Linda saw that Todd would soon
I'm
be
just
someone
saying,
very
I mean, if
special
Todd is a
in the
lonely
produce
man
section
and
of his
he
local
keeps calling up
supermarket
his
on a
female
Saturday
psychic
afternoon.
friend at
Linda saw the
$3.99 a
girl
month
was
for
having
adult
long,
entertainment
blonde hair and that
purposes,
somehow
all I'm
stars and
saying
names would be
is...
involved. Todd hung up the phone excited.
This almost makes up for my receding hairline.
That Saturday, Todd
I'm
went to the
excited.
supermarket.
Just being Todd in my large shirt.
That's weird. It's almost like women are repelled by me.
Is it an odor? Is it the largeness of my shirt? Surely it's not the largeness of my
was
shirt.
giving a pool party, and Todd was really enjoying himself.
He was wearing a large purple shirt there, too. My large purple shirts have never let me down. Life is good for Todd.
No women? Time to get myself a good drunk.
Another man with a large purple shirt. Fight him, fight him, fight him, fight him.
He wasn't happy about leaving the party, but
you've had too much OJ, buddy.
Gonna have to ask you to leave.
Todd was anxious to get the oranges and return to the party, but Linda
back at the store, man.
Was about to
you know they already sell them pre-juiced, right?
He's not wearing a purple shirt.
Hey, a skank in the orange juice aisle.
Not knowing what to say, he told Christy of Linda Georgian's prediction. After all, it was Saturday afternoon. They were in the
Todd is gonna cost you.
Don't ever do this.
No, Todd.
Stars and the moons.
Nope.
Christy
nope. Don't do that.
Stars and moons earrings.
My mind is blood.
Christy wasn't sure.
My mind is blood.
But decided his story was too crazy not to be.
Men
true.
out there in the audience, psychic or no psychic, do not ever do this, okay?
Please. Hi, I met my wife after a psychic led me to find her by the oranges at the grocery store while I was wearing a large purple shirt. The end.
After I went to prison for sexual harassing that woman,
Linda for about 3
I
years
met my
now,
lawyer.
getting readings from her.
Wait a minute. I like the reenactment Todd better.
She was right
Reenactment Todd.
She had the time.
Reenactment Todd is way better than real Todd. Real Todd sucks.
His shirt was a lot bigger, if nothing else.
Much more purple.
So here I am in the produce section of a supermarket, and she said produce, and the orange juice
No,
section.
no, Todd. I
And
heard the
Christy
reenactment. I'm
comes
good.
along and sees this vision of beauty, and I happen to notice the stars and moon in the earrings.
Are you kidding? Oh, let's see them.
Are you kidding? Oh my goodness. Wow, what do you know? Well, I guess that proves it. Psychics are real. Alright, call us for $4 a minute.
Show stars and moons, so I can only assume it's your earrings. And I'm thinking, okay, that's the best line I've heard so far. I mean, that's as original as I've heard. So I went ahead and I went to the party he invited me to because he was so original.
So it sounds like I don't need the psychic. I just need to walk up to women and randomly comment on what they're wearing.
Hey, my psychic friend told me that I would meet a lady with star earrings, so, like, you want to get married?
Well, all I can say is good.
My name's Todd. I like big purple shirts.
Again, man, never do that.
Be like Todd.
This has got to be the love segment of our show, Linda. It just has to be, because I want you to take a look at who's visiting us today. I'm sure.
Is that?
Wait a minute.
Is that
Gary?
This 5-year period is when you're going to find the love of your life.
Yeah.
You're going to settle down. This is going to be the domestic scene. Okay.
I lost you at hello.
But it will be far more successful than you've had so far.
I'm in love with you.
So far, you've missed the mark, but you've been
I'm in love with your sketch
You're now going
pad.
to stand on your own 2 feet and will probably end up running your own business.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Garrow and Cheryl.
Oh, Daryl and Cheryl.
Cheryl is 50 years old.
Good to see you again. Hello. Well, look what's happened.
He gave me a vacuous vacant stare, and I realized he was the man for me.
And Tate happened to mention that I'd be meeting the love of my life soon.
This is starting to sound like it's just an escort service.
Frankly, I'm a little concerned.
I met up with Cheryl. Actually, we had our first date after that. And after a month, I figured out she was my soulmate. And another month passed by. We fell deeper in love. And then after the 3rd month, we were married.
Is there a deeper version of love than figuring out someone's your soulmate?
I only had to kill her husband. It was really easy.
Let's see, we've been married for about a year now at $3.99 a minute. That's, oh boy.
Oh boy.
For you some business and
Right. She also mentioned that I'd be starting my own business, which was a surprise to me at the time when she mentioned it. But Cheryl and I have started our own business. And she also mentioned
We sell vape pens to homeless people. It's pretty giving, like, for the community.
That's
man.
strange. Money and love, those are the two.
Which is good.
It's pretty convenient that, like, the two most powerful motivators for humanity are exactly what psychics specialize in.
Interesting. I never thought of it that way before.
It's a boy.
Oh boy, they predicted a boy. Well, we'll certainly wait and see how much.
50-50 chance, baby.
We'll get back to you folks. We'll let you know. Cheryl and Garrett. Thank you.
Cheryl and Daryl. So great that their names rhyme.
I love it. I think it's fabulous.
Every couple's name should rhyme. Gary and Harry.
Having a bad day,
Tanya Harding uses it, so should you.
Dirty Harry, Crazy Mary, Dirty Larry, I don't know.
That the whole future is brighter now. My whole outlook is like changed just in those.
Yeah, I can see it on your face.
I talked to this guy. It was like fabulous.
Hi, Hi, this is Linda Georgian with a quick reminder about how
I
simple it
still
is
look
to
like
get
a
your own
crazy
personal
addict
psychic
been
reading
confined to
on the Psychic
her
Friends
apartment for
Network. By
too
calling
long.
the number on your screen, you'll be connected
Grab
to
that
the
phone
home
and
or
grab that
office
credit
of a
card.
professional
Oh, boy.
psychic who cares about
You're
your
about to make some
future.
friends.
All calls to the Psychic Friends Network are personal and confidential. So whether you have a question about love, romance, success, or money,
And
call
what
the
are the
Psychic
3
Friends
numbers on the
Network
back of the
today.
card?
All it takes is
Did
a
we just
telephone
become best
and an open
friends?
mind.
Must be 18 to call. Just $3.99 per minute.
Since you give me those 3 numbers, sir.
And just collect this money. And
I wonder if he likes Taco Bell.
And that gave me the money to
People keep laughing at me when I show up to the office in a hard hat, but joke's on them.
I was in business for myself.
Wait, is this a psychic reading or is this an MLM?
He's been kind of like a business advisor for me. In April, there was one product in particular that I wanted to drop completely.
He was a Mr. Madoff who recommended the scheme to me. He said it would really work.
That next month, May, it picked up. And within the last 3 months, my business has
Since I
increased
started selling
900%.
bridges,
By the first of the year, I'm going to retire.
Welcome back, and here's Dion.
Well, Linda, once again, it's been a pleasure. And
Dion,
thank you
where are the
for allowing me
Belmonts?
to host the Psychic Friends Network.
Dion, thank you for helping me. Remember, all it takes is a telephone and an open
And a credit
mind.
card.
That's so true.
Here's my story of sad but true.
About a reading that I once knew. About a psychic friend. Man, that was
an experience.
Wait, did we just watch a half-hour commercial?
I guess.
Incorporated.
Information? You really messed that one up, bud.
Man. Well, I mean, I guess a psychic friend is better than no friend at all. Jake, hand me that phone.
McLean, I'm seeing your future. The video is about to end.
Okay. Alright, I give it... Okay.
Also, you're gonna meet a woman named Sherry in the paint aisle of Ace Hardware.
That's right, folks. Thanks for joining us. Just pay... Leave your credit card numbers in the comments below, and we'll charge you $3.99 per minute of entertainment.
I love Gary.
Gary and Sherry. Cheryl and Garrel. Shirley and Curly. Mary and Larry. Betty, Joe, and Mo. Why I gotta...